Yeah, so Big Nate is obviously a show based off of the iconic comic strip and book series from Lincoln Purse. And the show really elevates the source material into new stories that haven't been told before. Nate is a precocious prankster. I like to say he has faux confidence. He has this ragtag group of friends that all go to this underfunded public school called PS 38, which is quite literally in the shadows of Jefferson Middle School, which is the super rich charter school in the same neighborhood. And Nate and his friends have this incredible spirit of adventure. They get into tons and tons of trouble, but at the end of the day, there's also a lot of heart in the show as well. Um, Nate, I think, he's sort of like all of us, trying to put on this confident face, and yet deep down, he's actually kind of insecure in a very charming way. And it's really just been a dream to work on this show because there's obviously a big fan base for the book series. There's a big fan base for the comic strip, and yet there's plenty of people that don't know Big Nate yet. And so we really want to kind of merge those two worlds: people that know Big Nate and people that might be new to the characters that so many people already know and love. So it's been a big responsibility to play a character that a lot of people know. And it's been so exciting because we have just such a wonderful cast. Yeah, so I think, what's so cool about the show is, and I think this is just a trend in animation in general these days, is 20 years ago, animation was like everything was super cartoony. And like, certainly there's moments of that in Big Nate. But what's so great about the performances in the show is the grounded nature of everything, particularly Nate. My Nate voice is not too dissimilar from my own voice. Maybe just a little bit more elevated, a little higher in my tone. And everyone is sort of doing that on the show. And so I think where that translates into the end product is really authentic, grounded interactions. You really get a sense that these people are real friends. And newsflash, me and the cast are really good friends in real life. And so I think that really translates to the screen through grounded performances and slightly cartoonified versions of our own voices. As objectively as possible, standing back, I have never seen a show as beautiful for television in animation as I have with Big Nate. It's a CGI, 3D animated show, but what's so unique about this is that we merge so many different formats of animation into the same show. So we have moments of stop motion, we have moments of 2D sketches. Nate doodles in the show; he's an artist, and we get to see some of his 2D drawings mixed into our 3D world. So it really mixes a lot of just really exciting formats of animation. I've never seen something that combines everything in the way that our show does. I think the lighting is also really interesting in terms of how the animation team has pulled it off. Most animated shows, they light the entire set, and it's very bright. We actually use practical light on our show. So, scenes are lit through light streaming through a window, or, through a practical lamp. The school that they go to is sort of dingy. There's a little grit to it. You could see the texture on the characters' skins, almost like they're like claymation characters. So the animation, in my opinion, is absolutely gorgeous. And in as much as we are so proud of the performances, we're equally proud of how amazing the show looks. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that all of this has happened in a pandemic. No one from this show has ever been in the same room together for the past 2 years. And so I think it is just an unbelievable achievement for the entire team to have pulled off a television show. You'll watch the show and you'll say, hey, you would think that we were all in the same room recording, all of the animators were together, whatever it was. And that's just not the case. We've all been isolated because of COVID. I'm actually in my home voiceover studio right now where we record the show. So it's a real achievement and a testament to people's ability to adapt and the team's ability to still innovate in these very unprecedented times.
Do you remember those times?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. In many ways, this is a sixth grade do-over for me. Nate has all the confidence in the world. He has this incredible group of tight-knit friends. They all have their own distinct personalities and their own way that they interact with each other, and they have this wonderful spirit of adventure. And to be honest, in sixth grade, I was kind of an introvert. I had trouble making friends. I actually spent most of my time in sixth grade doodling and drawing. And so it's just so full circle to be playing a character now that has the confidence in sixth grade that I almost wish I had, and the same hobby, which is Nate doodles, I doodle. I think that's what's so stunning about the casting on this show is we are all very weirdly playing elevated versions of ourselves. My real life writing partner on the show, Arnie Pantoja, plays my sort of co-conspirator friend Teddy Ortiz. I've done plays with Bryce Charles, who plays Dee Dee, who's theatrical. Bryce is a real cosplayer. So we're all really playing versions of ourselves. And so I guess in answer to your question, Big Nate allows me to sort of have the kind of confidence and the group of friends I sort of wish I had when I actually was in sixth grade.